Have you ever been curious about the journey behind large-scale harvests? Behind what seems like a familiar farming routine lies a carefully calculated process. From fields stretching across hundreds of acres to the application of modern technology, they all contribute to the quality of the produce you see every day. In this video, we'll explore 30 of the most impressive fruit and vegetable harvests from around the world, where scale, speed and technique come together to create truly remarkable moments. One striking example is the strawberry harvest in California. This supplies over 80% of the nation's strawberries, with production exceeding 1.1 million tonnes per year. Despite the massive scale, strawberries are still picked entirely by hand. On average, each worker can harvest around 44 to 55 pounds per hour, a task that requires both precision and endurance. In contrast, industrial tomato fields rely heavily on machinery. Massive harvesting machines can process up to 55 tonnes of tomatoes per hour. They cut entire plants, separate the fruit, and sort it by colour and size in just seconds. This significantly reduces labour costs while maximising efficiency. In Ecuador, banana bunches weighing between 44 and 110 pounds are cut down and quickly hooked onto cable systems that run throughout the plantation. These systems transport the bananas from the field to the packing area within minutes, minimizing damage and reducing labour. It's a great example of combining manual work with simple yet effective technology. In the US, one of the world's leading apple producers, with an annual output of around 4.4 to 5.5 million tonnes, apples are still primarily harvested by hand to ensure quality and prevent bruising. Afterwards, they are sorted using modern systems based on size, colour and quality before reaching the market. The vineyards of France are also well worth mentioning, producing some of the world's most famous wines. The grape harvest season typically lasts only 2 to 3 weeks, and timing is critical. Each acre can yield around 2.5 to 4 tonnes of grapes, but quality remains the most important factor, determining the final flavour of the wine. Olive harvesting in Mediterranean countries like Spain, Italy and Greece is equally impressive. Modern farms use machines that move along rows of trees, with hundreds of vibrating rods shaking the fruit loose. Olives fall directly into parallel moving collection vehicles or into pre-laid nets, allowing for quick gathering and minimal loss. On average, each tree yields around 44 to 110 pounds of olives. In Germany, potato harvesting is almost fully mechanised. Machines can process around 5 to 7 acres a day, equivalent to roughly 66 to 88 tonnes of potatoes. The potatoes are cleaned and loaded directly onto trucks, minimising time and labour. In India, where over 27 million tonnes of mangoes are produced annually, farmers use harvesting tools fitted with net bags to catch the fruit, preventing bruising and ensuring quality. Large-scale carrot fields are equally impressive. Harvesting machines can process tens of thousands of carrots per hour while trimming the tops right in the field, saving time and labour costs. In the Philippines, pineapple harvesting demands incredible stamina. A worker can harvest between 1,000 and 1,500 fruits a day, each weighing around 3.3 to 5.5 pounds. It's a heavy workload performed at remarkable speed. Some vegetables also stand out due to their massive size. For example, a single cabbage can weigh up to 22 pounds. Pumpkin fields in the US can produce fruit weighing over 220 pounds. Truly astonishing. Furthermore, harvesting broccoli is also a rather impressive process in agriculture. When the florets reach the standard size, farmers use knives to cut them loose close to the base, preserving the firm and fresh head. Each plant is usually harvested only once, with an average weight of 0.5 to 1 kilogram. This process must be done quickly to ensure the florets do not bloom, maintaining the best quality before being brought to market. Dragon fruit in Vietnam has a unique characteristic. It is often harvested at night. The orchards are brightly lit, creating a very distinctive scene. Average yields reach 20 to 25 tons per hectare per season, contributing to Vietnam's position as one of the world's leading dragon fruit exporting countries. In Brazil, orange harvesting takes place across vast fields on an enormous scale. Workers pick the fruit by hand to maintain quality and avoid damaging the peel. The oranges are then quickly gathered into large containers and transported to processing plants. With over 18 million tonnes produced annually, most are used for juice exports. Sugarcane is another major crop there. Modern machines can cut, clean and chop sugarcane directly in the field at high speed, achieving yields around 27 to 45 tonnes per acre. The harvested cane is loaded into long train cars and transported by specialised rail systems running throughout the fields. Meanwhile, modern farms present a completely different picture. Lettuce grown in greenhouses can be harvested and packaged entirely automatically, with capacities reaching up to 30,000 plants per day. Technology has greatly reduced reliance on manual labour. In Canada, blueberry harvesting has become faster than ever, thanks to vibrating machines that can collect up to 90% of the fruit in just seconds. In the Netherlands, onions are harvested with yields ranging from 60 to 80 tonnes per hectare. Thanks to the application of modern technology, the loss rate is reduced to below 5%. A very impressive figure in the agricultural industry. In Mexico, chili peppers are still harvested by hand to ensure quality. Each worker can collect around 33 to 44 pounds per day, requiring patience and precision. In Turkey, each pomegranate tree can produce between 50 and 100 fruits, each weighing about 0.7 to 1.1 pounds. Harvesting must be done carefully to avoid cracking the skin. In Peru, asparagus highlights the demanding nature of agriculture. It grows very quickly and must be harvested daily throughout the 2 to 3 month season. In Thailand, coconuts are harvested using various methods, primarily employing tools to cut the fruit from a height. Depending on the variety and care, each coconut tree can yield an average of 50 to 100 coconuts per year, or even more in well-managed orchards. Mexico is also the world's leading avocado producer, with over 2.2 million tons annually, more than 30% of global output. Its vast avocado orchards showcase the massive scale of production. In Australia, cherries are mostly harvested by hand to maintain quality, with each tree yielding around 44 to 110 pounds per season. After picking, the fruit is cooled and sorted using modern systems before distribution. Each year, Australia produces around 22,000 to 27,000 tonnes of cherries, with 30 to 40% exported to Asian markets. Harvesting spinach is a prime example of modern agriculture, where machinery can cut the leaves close to the root and gather them up quickly. This vegetable has a very short growth cycle, only around 30 to 40 days until harvest, with an average yield of around 20 to 30 tonnes per hectare. Thanks to machinery, large quantities can be processed quickly, significantly saving labour costs. For sweet corn, specialised harvesting machines can cut multiple rows at once and separate the ears right in the field. The average yield of sweet corn is usually between 10 and 15 tonnes per hectare, and one machine can process tens of tonnes per hour. This allows for a fast harvesting process, ensuring freshness for consumption or processing. Outdoor cantaloupe farming depends heavily on weather and soil conditions. Each fruit typically weighs 3.3 to 6.6 pounds, with yields of around 8 to 12 tonnes per acre. Harvesting is mainly done by hand, based on ripeness indicators to ensure quality. Durian harvesting in Southeast Asia presents a unique challenge. Weighing 4.4 to 8.8 pounds and covered in sharp spikes, this fruit requires careful handling. High-tech mushroom farms can produce thousands of tonnes annually in fully controlled environments. Meanwhile, sugar beets in Europe yield around 28 to 36 tonnes per acre, mainly for sugar production. Finally, hydroponic farming models point to the future of agriculture. Even on small areas, these systems can produce around 660 to 1100 pounds of vegetables per day thanks to optimized processes and advanced technology. From vast open fields to cutting-edge farms, these harvests are more than just agricultural work. They are a testament to human progress, adaptability, and innovation. And perhaps, after seeing what goes on behind the scenes, we'll appreciate even more the food we enjoy every day.